Good morning. Excuse me. I'll do this for Chris. Morning. Not even morning anymore. Afternoon. Greetings to everybody out there. It's Moopsy in the morning, and everybody's up and awake this morning because Wicked Styles and Fighter are both in chat, and we've got Board King Chris and Musin here in live
Awake
chat.
is a bit of an exaggeration, but I'll take it.
Okay, they're here. They're here in body, if
That's
not
right.
in spirit and mind. Good morning, Ezzy. How are you doing?
I don't think I have a spirit this morning, no.
It's because you haven't had enough coffee then. The
I don't
doggers
drink
got me up.
coffee, you know that.
The doggers got me up at 4:15 for breakfast because we had an early dinner the last 2 days. So I got them their breakfast. I make my coffee. I'm thinking the coffee's going to be cold before the show even starts because the coffee machine only works for 2 hours. And true to form, I went downstairs and saw he's starting to chill off. Good morning, Pie.
That still
Dog pick?
sounds better than the coffee they had in France when I lived there.
Dog
They
pick. Oh, it
they
takes you
put
forever.
that on at like 10 p.m. for the next morning at 7 a.m.
Ew.
Yeah, ew.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and before actually drinking the coffee, they just like throw it in the back of the machine and make it go through again in the morning.
Oh, I worked at a place here in Indy when I first moved here, and they had free coffee, and there's a coffee pot, and if you took the last of the coffee, you refilled it. You started a new pot, so there'd always be some. No problem. Everybody did that. Good morning, Cliff. And then one day I got there, and I was the last person to do that. I looked in the pot, and it was a metal pot, so you couldn't see what it looked like from the outside. It was disgusting. It was just black on the interior. So the next day I got in about an hour before everybody got there and put some coffee cleaner tablets into it, or coffee pot cleaner tablets. Filled it up with hot water and left it in the sink for a few minutes, and all of a sudden it's like this black sand is erupting out of the top as it chewed through hundreds of years of accumulated coffee grounds and oil, and but the coffee tasted a lot better after that.
Yeah, no, this was one of them machines with the glass pot
Hmm.
under it. And they just threw the coffee back in the reservoir where the water
Oh,
goes
ick,
every
ick.
morning.
Oh, it's so bad for the pot too.
And then like use that coffee to make a second
No, 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 no,
draw.
no, 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 no,
Yeah, they
nope,
didn't even
nope.
change the coffee grinds or anything. It's just they put it on at 10 p.m. Then they go to bed, and the next morning they take the coffee and run it through the machine again.
Oh,
And it'd be heated all night long.
ew, ew. So I stop at a lot of truck stops on the way to and from either Chicago or classes. And most of the truck stops have gotten to the point that they recognize that truckers have the option of going a lot of places, and this doesn't have to be their truck stop. So a couple of them will have little, signs on the coffee going, "This was brewed at 6:02 a.m." So you can see how long it's been sitting there on the heater when you go to pour a cup.
Oh,
Yeah,
clever.
another place has got it where it grinds it and brews it to order, but they haven't perfected the technology. It's eh, it's coffee.
And at that point, you just need one of them fancy espresso machines.
There are those. Hey, Wicked Styles, my favorite truck stop currently is the Pilot over in Oakwood. They make decent coffee. Terrible pizza, but decent coffee. Wicked Styles isn't that far from Oakwood, like half an hour.
Oh Lord.
What happened?
I have no idea.
I see my endeavor. And I'm like, oh Lord.
Well, I actually did my event today on all the accounts, and one of them had two kinds of spacey damage and 5 Voth ships. And lo and behold, I had enough equipment on there to get the spacey damage, and the last round, Voth ships. Thank you.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
No, it's telling me
Once
to
you've
go
done
to
most of your
Nimbus.
thingy?
It's telling you what, Musin?
To go to Nimbus.
Oh, Gorn.
60 of
Or
them.
arthropods?
Ugh. Yeah, I've got 10 Gorn on Nimbus that'll wait for this afternoon when everybody's not there.
I had Tholians in space.
I know my Tholians in space. Nothing of an arse harsh to run won't deal with the trouble.
Oh yeah, and Undine in space, of course. I've never seen Undine on ground.
Yeah, there's nothing that really does it.
There's one, but no one wants it.
Wait, and didn't we used to fight Undine on ground when we had to deal with Egan?
You do, but it's like one of two places or three places where you can do it. You've got Undine there. Uh, I think you've got it in the episode Mindscape.
There's also TFO.
Oh, there is an Undine on the ground, but you don't fight very many Undine there.
Well, you do have a few,
You have a
and
few,
then there's
but
a
you'd have to limit
segment
it
in
to
the
like
caves where
5.
there's a number of them.
Can't think of
Now
lot
there
of
is a
other
number of them
places.
in the caves.
I suppose they could change it up then, as long as they've got enough places. Tholians in space? Yes. Yes, indeed. Yeah, my son's roommate used to work at a gas station, which is a long story in and of itself. And they were scrupulous about, switching out the coffee when the 2 hours or whatever it was had elapsed, because people could go someplace else, and it's only $1.50 to get a coffee there. So you make it easy for them to want to come and get it.
And freshly rebrewed, and it's a pretty good idea.
Yeah.
Make sure that it's never waiting for too long.
Right. So this young man who was working at the gas station had a degree in graphic arts, I believe, meaning, working at a gas station was about as good as he was going to get with that degree. So he was working at the gas station, and he got tendonitis in his ankle to the point that he could not stand. So they got him a chair, and even that wasn't helping. He finally was told by his doctor, "You've got to stay off your feet for a couple of days," meaning no driving, no nothing. Okay, no problem. People can help out with getting groceries. The gas station's like, "We don't have anybody else who can work the overnight shift. You have to come in. I can't drive. We'll send an Uber for you. I'm not supposed to stand up. I've got a chair for you. I'm not supposed to walk around. We'll get you a wheelchair," that kind of thing. And, well, that was all fine and dandy. I also then turned around and taught him how to do QuickBooks, and you make a lot more money doing QuickBooks than you do working at a gas station. And it can turn into a career. Let's see. Mad pizza is bad pizza, yeah. Well, I've never had Papadel's. Is that in your town? Yeah, especially since he was living on a second floor. What are you talking about, Wicked Styles? Isn't he? Okay. Well, I'm there on Mondays. Maybe I will call in and order. Ooh, Ezzy's rating us. Hi, Ezzy and the Ezzy team. Hut, 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 hut. Hut, 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 hut. Yeah, maybe I'll call in and order so it's ready and I can pick it up as I'm zipping through on Mondays. Thank you for that shout-out, Pie. Well, shall we do something? Oh, by the way, I'm making Deka tea loaf again today. For the cookbook, I had the recipe. It was really, really good, but it was really sweet. Ugh. Sugary sweet, and it doesn't have a ton of sugar in it, but it does have 2.5 cups of dried fruit. So I'm trying to 86 some of that sugar for all you Europeans who don't do super sweet desserts. And everybody's so quiet. Hello.
Sorry, I'm concentrating on upgrading one of my away teams.
Everybody, don't forget, please go to the promotions tab in the Zen store. There should be the freebie of the day, the two tech
Ultimate
upgrades.
upgrades.
Ultimate tech
Yep.
upgrades. That's only going to be for about the next 6 hours, and it should switch out about 6 hours from now.
Yep.
So go and grab it.
Rumors have it that we are gonna get a Shangri-La class. I think someone leaked a picture of it.
Yeah, that was the rumor yesterday, but it is still rumor. We will find out very shortly, though, I think.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna announce it in due time. I think it won't be that
It's
far.
not that far away now.
No, yeah.
Server, damn stupid server.
Oh no, the damn server.
What's happening? Are you at bouncing?
Got booted off.
Oh.
Stupid server.
Chris, I sent you an invitation.
Yeah, got it.
Okay. Anybody else want to join the party? I just need a little bit of phaser damage in space, and I'm totally game to do other stuff. I think my other account, though, has got, yeah, it's got damage in space, and of course you can, Fighter. You're on coal?
So I'll cut my away team when I give them the torchbearer armor set. They don't bond the torchbearer team.
Really? That's interesting.
Yeah, I know, right?
I only have one.
Torchbearer reinforced. They don't get. They don't. I'm the only one that's allowed to do that. They're not.
Musin, you want to join us for some pew pew?
I guess.
I don't know what it's going to be. Other than it will be spacey, and then I'm going to switch to the other account so I can get my damage and my dreadnought.
I've got Sinketi ships, 30 of them in space, and Herd frigates.
Yeah, I already completed mine.
Wicked Styles, if you're in Discord, just jump into chat. You don't need an invitation. There's very few people I don't let into chat. And I don't think I've got you as a friend on this account, so let me know what tune you're on and I will send an invitation.
You know what I would like? They do these lore blogs that they release some sort of lore updates, something that's happening between the storyline. I wish they made an audio versions of them.
That's
Like something for YouTube, like sometimes it's just like the wall of text that's just in the page. Really hate SGO's page.
they could do that
For a
very
while.
I know
easily.
somebody they could hire for cheap.
Yeah, I know people who do it for free.
I could do it for free.
Yeah.
I don't think I have a good
Well,
voice,
when
but I
I-
could do it for free.
When I say hire for cheap, I mean there's this group of people who've been making voiceover mods for older Final Fantasy games that are all text. And
Yeah.
those people could probably read out all the lore stuff. It is a lot of work though, so I'd be hesitant to offer people's free services for that because it's a lot.
I mean, yeah, that would be still a thing. I mean, if it was just narrated by a single person read out, that would be still fine with me.
No, not. Okay, so we have somebody in that group who does the narration for certain tutorials and stuff. Sounds like he's Patrick Stewart's brother.
Oh,
Musin,
ooh.
let
He
me
sounds
interrupt.
so close to Patrick Stewart.
Up. What are we going to run? We can start that and then we can keep chatting.
Worm or Zinketh Front, maybe.
Zinkethy front? Fine, let me get that going here.
I mean, you can tell it's not him, but if it's like when you squint your eyes and something looks like it. When you kind of tilt your head, it kind of sounds like it really close.
Weeboo.
Woo-woo.
Weeboo. Yeah, well, the thing is, if you wanted to get that going as something that's to feel it out, just have somebody do it as a narration style. Just get somebody who's got a semi-decent voice. Just have them do it. If it gets
Yeah.
popular, Cliff, I will invite you for the next one then. And we'll have to do some trading out here. But see if it's popular. If it's worth doing, then they could go ahead and do a whole voice acting thing. The thing is, if Deka does it, though, they might have to go with SAG actors. I don't know what their rules are. So if people just did it for snicks and funs and wasn't profiting off of it, if it wasn't monetized, might be able to get away with it just being a group thing reading it. That's always a question, though, when you're reading something that is copyrighted, and that stuff is. How much are they going to let you get away with?
That's what I mean. They should just have someone who just does voice in house, but like that's good enough to actually, or even one of the actors who does SDO in general.
Yes, but they have to pay them certain wages by the contracts.
Your teammate has captured a bomb. Protect them.
True. I never said that, like, force people to do it for free. I mean, if someone volunteers and they want to do it for free, that's fine, but...
Bright light.
I'm far enough
Overall, I
away that
think-
was bright-ish light, but not super bright.
Teammate has captured a bomb.
Okay, just blow up a station here.
Fighting. Another
Ding dong.
That's interesting. Still great. What did I do? Fly into a ship or something?
Your teammate has captured a bomb.
I don't know what I flew into, but I flew into something. See if we can get out of there.
Glitching
the thing
into
we
an object
blew
that
up
just
just now?
destroyed.
Captured a bomb.
Rematerialized
Yeah, just-
around me and trapped me. What the heck?
Yeah, I'm having the same issue.
That's annoying. Hey, Wicked Styles has joined us, but he's on mute at the moment. As soon as he gets here.
Well fought. Only 2 Zinkethi bases remain.
Okay, going to join us muted while we're in a match. Like that's ever stopped us from chatting with people.
Yeah, see if we care.
Oh, there's a dreadnought over there. I will ignore these things. Where is the dreadnought? Oh, what the? How did I die? I was
Well,
running
quickly.
away.
Well, how'd you die? Well, people were shooting at you, probably.
Yeah, but how dare they? I was running
I
away
know.
fair and square.
Well, not
Well-
awake enough.
I did not get enough damage to complete my phaser damage. What the actual heck?
Well, there's still a few targets and the base.
Did we kill the dreadnought? Dreadnought's gone.
Yeah, that dreadnought melted in like 0.3 seconds.
The base, I think, is the one here over at the Dreadnought too.
Oh,
Like
without-
right where I'm at,
Okay.
I think.
That's
Yeah,
confident.
that's the one. The base is where Musin is right now. If anybody's got a bomb.
Yeah, it's got the circle, so. One bomb, you see?
Wicked Styles, everybody is welcome to chat.
By the way, did you like the cleanup I did?
The cleanup? Over here where there's absolutely nothing. All we need is a bomb. If you got a bomb, come on over here. Oh, now they're all back. Maybe I can get my damage done now. This comes up to $4.99 and it stops again. $4.80. Nobody has a bomb?
Nope. I mean, I don't have.
Somebody did earlier.
Wasn't me.
That ship right there, that's got a bomb. Let's go get that. Yay! I got my 500,000. Wicked Styles, just jump into chat.
Hello?
Hi!
Well, I'm dead.
Alright.
Turn up your volume, though.
Sorry, I had to make sure it was working. I haven't actually talked on Discord for a little bit, so...
No worries. No worries.
Do I sound okay?
You sound fine, yeah.
Good, because my audio stuff costs a lot of money.
I will say you sound a little sniffly, but at this hour of the morning, I'm usually a little sniffly.
Oh no. That's...
Oh, do I have a bomb?
yeah, sinus stuff I
Yep.
have going on.
Yeah, same here
Allergies.
this morning.
No,
Things are blowing up, yay!
to be fair, I injured myself at work a little while ago,
Oh no!
and
No! 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 No!
what?
I'm sorry that you hurt yourself.
Oh no,
You got
no,
hurt.
it's fine now. It's fine
Oh,
now.
okay.
I went through all the proper everything I needed to do.
Uh-huh.
I'm good now. So,
Yeah, I'm glad to hear that. And by the way, good morning,
just-
Joshua.
Good morning.
Are they?
Hello.
How are you all?
We're all here. Hang on, I'm going to switch to
I
different
didn't
tune.
say that. Or-
I can't say I feel anything. I'm like numb, so I didn't properly wake up today. I don't think.
Why are you doing this today?
I'm switching to a different tune real quick.
I just got booted again.
Oh, from the server?
Happens to me all the time.
to be fair, I'd boot you too. No, I'm just kidding.
Wow.
No, this game.
Okay. Okay.
This game hates me today. This game. Well, this game always.
I was
hates
going to
me.
say, today is different from yesterday. Oh.
Well, 2 of my endeavors are already done already.
This isn't the one I wanted. Good thing.
Oh my god.
Hmm.
This is the first time I've actually seen the new ESD.
Oh.
Yeah. Looks pretty sweet, I think. There's just like lack of info why it looks differently because there's no lore introduction of it. But
The interior's interesting.
They gave reasoning and all. It's just it I think it shrank like
yeah, it used to
height-wise.
go a lot lower. Yeah, it used to go a lot
Yeah.
lower because the main thing was longer.
You know what it
Taller.
could be? Technology could have helped them shrink the size of it down slightly, but also it gave you more things for tactical reasons.
They
I mean,
actually
volume-wise,
changed
I
the
think it's
orientation of
similar.
the whole map.
honestly that would have been a waste of money. Taking all that stuff, they would have had to take it and use it for the other parts. But no, they would have probably updated that.
No.
It would have been a waste of time and money. There's no way.
Money and Starfleet economy.
Remember, that space dock was to accommodate the Odyssey class vessel.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh, I don't want this tune though, do I? Who's got
That's what it was there for.
Can it? I don't have one. Has anybody checked to see if it can fit in the actual doors that they got there?
It does.
It does. Okay.
Yeah, they've even made it possible for you to make some beauty shots of your ship actually leaving the dock or approaching from the inside because you can fit the camera
Oh, really?
inside. Yep,
Yeah.
and you'll have fully rendered interior, so the lights and everything will work on the inside, so it looks pretty much like you can...
Wait, you can.
Yeah,
just
you can
fly
make
in
the
there?
camera go inside the space dock through the open doors and see the ship looking as it's approaching the docking or leaving the docking, and you can park the camera pretty much deep inside there so you can see it from the inside.
The one drawback to ESD is it's so bright.
A what?
In the interior
Is
of ESD is so bright. It's
Well,
just
let's
like
be
my
honest, it needed
eyes.
the update for a long time, though.
Yeah, don't
How
like
is
the
it
fact that
so
I can't see.
bright?
I think they broke the lighting there.
They did.
No, it's just that she doesn't have lighting 2.0 on.
No, 2.0
No, I
doesn't
always had
change it
light
correctly.
2.0.
2.0 affects it. But I've always had 2.0 on. And they've always run it for 2.0, but it's bright. Good morning,
I
Chosen,
don't
who is
remember
online right now,
mine
by the way.
being that bright.
It's bright. It's
Yeah, it is
too-
brighter than it's supposed to be.
Let's see how much can I
Remember, they
do
redid
that.
the lighting on it as well. Bring it up to modern standards.
It's too bright.
Well,
I'm sorry,
The
I got
interior
Islamic
now-
on this one.
I'm gonna go in right now. Is there something I'm missing, or is that like a
You mean the
newer
brightness thing?
issue? Yeah.
Yeah, have you been inside ESD?
Not yet. I'm
Yeah,
going in
beam
right
into
now.
ESD and tell me that it's not bright.
Yeah, I've noticed it myself, and I'm like, that wasn't so bright. There's also no shadows cast on from your
Yeah, for
character
that
onto the
much, you're
map.
right. There is no shadow. So the worst
Still
part
slows
is at
down
the
at
exchange.
97%.
It works here when you're in the approach to the part where you go to the office of Quinn, but when you go down there, oh, actually there is. No, wait. Did they fix it yesterday?
What?
Inside of ESD? It's
No.
not that bright as it
Oh
used
no,
to
if you
be.
go to the exchange, it's still intensely bright.
Oh, the exchange is suddenly broken. Oh, yeah, I can see that it's already too bright. Yeah, but they fixed the main area.
So if you turn off
Yeah, the
2.0,
light is broken here.
right, so this is without 2.0 on. It's much more soothing, but it's very hard to see it.
Oh, wait, is that a new setting?
What?
Because I haven't. What?
I'll go back to 2.0.
I haven't changed.
Why you all say it's brighter?
Where
It
do you
is
go
brighter.
for that?
Okay, so
It
I
is brighter.
just changed my shadows, which makes it a lot better on ESD.
Like, it's not that bright for me.
Wait, where are you? Yeah, it looks normal to me.
Okay, well,
Can you show me where
okay.
the option is to change?
Your lighting. Okay, if you go into options, it is on the graphics. On the right-hand side, bottom, there is a feature or a section called lights. So I put the shadows on low. If the shadows are off,
What about you put it on medium?
well, on low it's pretty good. But
Oh,
on
you
off,
turn them off?
yeah, no, if
Why'd
they're
you
off,
turn
this
them
is
off?
what you get
Hold
for.
on. Why would you turn them off? This game does not run your system that hard. You can have them on high without any kind of issues.
Well, I
Yeah,
turned off
you
the
can have
shadows
the
because we were
shadows
having
on.
some issues when, well, not issues, but we were looking at some features when Nick was on with us once, and he was doing some things going, hey, to see what this is doing for the background graphics so you can see them better. And we walked through some settings, and I discovered I liked it better that way.
Okay.
Okay.
That makes sense. I
I see
literally
why I
turned-
have
Oh, sorry.
no difference. I got everything set to maximum.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, same.
Like, everything's maxed out and can't go higher.
Yep. Yeah, I turned everything up
Yeah.
to the highest it possibly can go.
No, it pretty much looks the same for me. I don't think it's too bright. I think it's just a lack of shadows. I think they're applying some sort of shadowing into this.
That also, as she was saying, if there's are there details you can see with certain things turned down that we don't see?
It's not that you can see them in the specific map that we were looking at that day with Nick. I'm going to say we were on Ryza,
Oh, Ryza's so
and
much
he
fun.
wanted to point out something very specific, and I don't remember what it was, some detail in a background. And so he said, like, okay, just so you can see this better here, do this, 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 and this. And it turned out that, for me, that was a much better setting. And up until ESD, it's still a better setting.
Do you think maybe it's like the type of monitor you have? I don't know what you have, honestly.
Well, it wasn't an issue until ESD got the new change.
Oh, really? Okay.
Right, so it's never been a problem until like a month ago.
So
and I'm not
there's
the only person
something-
who's had this issue with my eyes.
The broken part is down on the lower, or on those settings specifically, not on the
when you don't put your
as a
shadows
whole.
up.
The issue is right here, where I'm physically standing. Well, not physically, but
I mean, this
because
section is a little bit brighter than it used
it
to
is, but
be,
it's
even.
so bright with the lighting without the shadow effect on, as I just discovered. That let me go ahead and put this back here.
It's those three hanging lights.
You cannot
over
read
the
what's on the
counter.
exchange. You can't even see that there's an exchange going on. That's how bright it is, and it's only in this one
Yeah,
section.
that's not okay.
Yeah.
And I
To be fair,
I
some
see.
people think that the exchange is God.
The rest of us think it's broken.
Yeah,
Oh,
I have the same thing when I
absolutely.
turn off the shadows off, but when I go back into outside of the exchange, things are a bit better visible. So I
Me-
think there is something wrong
Well,
with
I
the
didn't have
exchange
an
area.
issue with the outside. I mean, it was much brighter, but I could live with it.
Shadows.
Yeah, but it's not obscuring your visibility like it does in the
Oh,
exchange. Like
yeah,
everything's
what?
so overbright when you're in the exchange. But here I can see the displays and even names of the ships on the displays normally. When I go to exchange with the shadows off, it definitely is too bright to look at it for a prolonged time. So Mom's right. It's just like Mom is running on a specific setup that just causes it to be even more detrimental than every average
It's
player.
it's
Not
not just
obvious.
it's not just the exchange though.
All of the
Yeah, the
Because you can
sections
you
on.
can turn around and look at the rest of ESD and like out in the main area,
Yeah.
and it's the same way.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I mean, I
absolutely.
am with the shadows on, and I can still see that everything outside of this section is a little bit darker than it is over here. So, like, the requisitions and the tailor section and the hangar bay that you can actually access, they are brighter than everything else on the left side. So there is an issue, definitely, and it has appeared ever since they've introduced
Have-
this
Yeah.
new ESD. So it's definitely coincided with it, because they did change something on this side. I think they gave like they put in some more models, and like you can see the different model of Earth. So there's definitely
Yes.
these parts
Yes.
that
There's a
actually
lot of
had seen some sort of tweaking, even if they didn't like change the model. They might have changed something in the lighting system, and that might have actually
so
been the
they
reason why it's
definitely
different.
changed the
Well,
dock area. And I think they changed some
sorry.
stuff down in Quinn's area too.
Yeah,
I
Quinn's area is very
and
cosmetic stuff.
Dark Mom, have you been in any other interiors?
Sure.
And it hasn't done the same thing. It's
No,
just
this is
ESD.
specific to the ESD update.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the only big map change in recent times. So
I see. I just saw Galaxy
Which is-
class fly by.
And you know what's really interesting is when you're looking through here and you see things fly by, we could all be in the same instance and we'll all see something different.
yeah, the ship will always be like. I will see a
Mhm.
Pathfinder, Mum will see a Galaxy or Sovereign. They will be changing.
But you say they changed what we see out that window?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Earth
Uh-huh.
and the dry
And
docks are
I
different.
know,
Yeah.
I know what they
It's
did.
always been like that.
They
I
changed.
mean, it had the same view, but the model for the Earth is different, and the
Okay.
dry docks are also
So
different.
it's added luminosity. So
Mhm.
all those objects that are lighted up, so that new Earth, and probably they revamped the lighting from the sun. They're being added to the lights that are already present in ESD.
Right.
Possibly.
So
But
if they had the Earth a little closer, or the luminosity of those objects up, that would affect all the light throughout the map.
Yeah, I think they just forgot to like tweak it to match the same lighting as everything else, because
Yeah.
the clearly untouched elements that have not been swapped over, they still retain the same lighting system as it used to before the update. The parts which have been tweaked, where you have like slightly different position of the sun, slightly different Earth, those have been affected.
I'll be honest,
Oh, clearly
Ryzen
so.
doesn't need a day-night cycle.
yes, it does. Ryzen needs a
No,
day
it
night
doesn't.
cycle. Yes, it
Unless
does.
it's
It was
gonna shoot
amazing when we had that.
fireworks.
No. I love the day night cycle. Good evening, Phil. Or good afternoon, Phil. How are you
Oh,
doing?
okay, but unless there's an actual fireworks show,
Mhm.
there is no necessity for
Yes,
the
there
night.
is. It was the coolest thing
There
ever
abs-
to have to go do some of the events in the freaking dark. It was just like, no, I'm going to go hang out in the bar. Thank you. Or my tune's going to go hang out in the bar. That was amazing.
It's the same.
Fine.
Like if you go out to events that are actually at night, you have so much fun.
Yeah.
Even though it is slightly more dangerous.
It's a lot
just
more dangerous
because
outside
you-
slamming walls.
Look, I'm trying to be nice about it. All right. It's more dangerous, but it's more fun. It's more beautiful, especially when it's like sunrise or sunset. Those are great. Nighttime, beautiful.
Are you in
Day is great, but
Wicked, are you in game at the moment?
yes, ma'am.
What's your tune's name? Because I don't have a note for you.
I will
Stick a.
actually. What instance are you in? Because I am
I'm in
on
one.
ESD right now.
I'm in one.
One.
Mhm.
All right. I'll just jump over there real
Okay.
quick.
Mom, you want to see something funny?
Never mind. Apparently, it's full.
Which
I am
instance are you in?
2.
In 2. Okay, hang on a sec.
Mom, you want to see something funny?
Here,
Sure.
I'll run over to the
2 is filled.
Feels full.
pads.
Let's go to 10. There's much more
Everybody
players.
off
Meet
to.
somewhere.
Everybody go to 10.
All right.
What do I think the anniversary ship will look like? That is an excellent question, Chosen. I don't know. Do you think it's going to be the Shangri-La?
Well, as far as I heard, that there's a theory that it might be a Zen store because people have requested.
Right, but we're thinking about what
Connie.
the anniversary ship will be. The
I gotta.
The one
call
that's
out
going to
real
be
quick.
given out for free.
Yeah.
I'm making
For the
little
event.
icons dance on my screen.
I don't know. I haven't theorized about it. Might be a.
Phil says
Lower
is
deck.
too filled. Wicked Epsilon?
Yeah. I really want to change my name to,
You
Wicked
can.
Styles.
You
I
can
just haven't figured out how to do it yet.
you
You
spend
can.
money.
You
That's
have
how
to
you
have
do it.
a rename token.
Let's see.
Spend
invite to
money.
team. Yeah, it's always spend
By the
money.
way, I got the stuff rifle.
The stuff rifle. We got room for
KF
one more
rifle.
person. Who else wants to join us for some spacey pew pew that will involve a dreadnought? That's all I have for a definition here.
That's good enough. If they don't understand that, they don't play the game.
So you're saying we're doing Hive?
We can do Hive. Breen rifle staff.
okay.
Interesting. We can do Hive. You want
No,
an
Mom wants to
invitation?
do Gravity Sucks.
No, she wants a dreadnought. So
No.
Hive, isn't that filled with
Yeah,
dreadnoughts?
I just need one though, so I don't care. I mean, we could do anything as long as it's got a dreadnought in it.
Well,
So is
Hive
it
is
you
an
need?
org TFO.
Chosen, are you in PC now?
Well,
Hold on
they
a
have.
second. Hold on. Chosen. I thought you were always like on Xbox or something. Oh, you're on PC now. Give me your handle so I can invite you. Chosen has been in chat forever, but has not been available to join
Yes,
us.
bro. I remember. I remember Chosen.
Mhm.
Dude, I've been trying to talk Corn Julio into getting on the PC. He just won't do it. I don't know why. I mean, I'm not gonna get into his personal life or anything, so
Well-
maybe there's a reason. But like, bro,
Well, not everybody's got a
come,
computer that's
come on.
gonna do it or is willing to spend the money. Chris, I think I need that for my Polaron ground weapon. Is that from a box?
That's the lobby thing.
It's a Lobby
It's a
thing.
lobby store. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it just dropped
I have a
in
little
with
Lobby left.
with this new update. It looks really cool. It does the damage. I thought it's gonna fire beams only, but like beam is the alt fire. The main fire is like a bolt.
Okay, give me like
What's the
2
easiest way for
minutes while
Yeah, go
waiting
ahead.
for that. I need to.
No worries.
I was gonna say I need to go to the bathroom. I really don't. I want to smoke a cigarette,
Go have a cigarette.
and I don't smoke in the house, so I have to go outside.
Go. In the meantime,
Okay.
we're going
Thank you,
to
ma'am.
tell Chosen how to figure out what his handle is. You know, that's actually a really good
Yeah.
question. How do you figure out your handle? Because, I mean, I know mine.
You type
Sure.
a message and you just take it out of a message in zone chat. I don't know.
Yeah,
That's usually how I do it.
go into his, hold on. Where are you? He's in space. at the
Send
moment.
yourself an email.
That would do it, yeah. Send yourself a message in game chat.
Oh, wow, there's a 3-strike combo.
I mean, you certainly know your @ handle, right? Or send me a message.
Or if you're in a fleet, just check the fleet. That'll show your at.
Actually, send me
handle.
a message in game. You know, send me a mail message in game, and I will get it from there.
Not a female messaging game?
Yeah,
I'm
only
sorry,
mail
that was
messages.
Sorry, that was bad.
I know. I have a friend that makes the same joke when you go checks the mail. Goes, I gotta go check the female. And goes, you mean the male? No, the female.
There. So, Chosen, just go ahead and send me a message there, and I will get everything handled from there.
Wow, the physical hit is 80%
There we go.
shoot
That works.
penetration. I'm gonna check that out.
So we're going to do that first, and we're going to do that. Oh, we're already friends. Yay, I did not know we were already friends.
Why can't we be friends? Why
Well,
can't
apparently we can be.
Oh.
And there you are. Chosen is in here. Yay. Okay. I didn't realize we'd done that before. Probably because I don't play this tune very much.
The rifle staff slash, when you're slashing with it, gets 80% field penetration.
There's really nice work on the animation for that. I like that.
I know, but it has actually, when you you unholster it from your back, it also has a separate animation for that.
It's very much like drawing a sword, but the
I know,
animation
it's
they're
pretty
doing
cool.
is a lot like using a bow staff, so I like that combination.
That's pretty cool. I actually, yeah, that's pretty cool. I like it. That was literally why I went for those boxes yesterday. So silly.
Chosen, we're going to wait for Wicked to get back from having a smoke. As soon as he's back, we will launch off to do... Let's do something a little bit longer. How about... Gee, I know everybody's going to say no to this one, but guillotine?
Love a guillotine.
Well, that'll give me enough time to do damage, dreadnoughts, and we can play through. One sec. Apologies.
No need.
So I went to class Monday night, and we were doing close contact grappling, but my instructor had a touch of a cold, and I'm thinking it's just sinuses. I think he had a touch of a cold because I've been sniffly sneezy since I got home.
Naughty, naughty.
It's not that different, Chosen. You still shoot things. The basic rules are the same. Shoot stuff.
Just press different buttons. More buttons.
Yep, well, it depends.
Yeah, you have an alt-fire thing.
You mean I'm sitting here with my keyboard of, how many things are on a keyboard? 70? 50? No problem, I can run 50. I sit in front of an Xbox and I'm like, well, what do I do? Well, this thing goes forward, back, left, and right, and you do these 4 keys. I can't do that, that's too complex.
I'm a very avid console player. I play mostly on my Xbox, and I could never think about playing STO on console on a gamepad. It's unworkable. Like, you have to be quick about switching combinations of buttons that are available in the quick draw menus, and I'm like, how do you manage that in a combat when you're about to die and you need to heal yourself, but everything is set to your tactical? Like, that is something that my mind just cannot work over. And I think I tried to play it on PS4, and I gave up after the tutorial. I'm like, I'm not doing this. I had like a handful of abilities when you do the tutorial, because basically you're at the very start, so you don't have anything you have now in the end game. I'm like, how am I going to go drag this to the end game on a gamepad? That's just no. No, I'm going back to PC. Just no way.
PvP on console. That is insane. You have to be so quick on those wheels. Like,
Yeah.
ooh.
I mean, I do that for other games, but they're usually designed around consoles. Like, most of the games that are not MMOs, the ones I play, are usually like action stuff, action adventure, so it has a few options. They're contextual to what your character's doing, so you memorize it in time, you get used to it.
Oh, yeah.
But in STO, for like space stuff, when you go to, you have to remember to auto-fire, you have to remember to set it to specific types of weapons. Then it's all the trays that you can have, or the abilities. I'm like, how do people manage? It's just like, no, I'm not doing that. I admire these people. I have huge respect for people who
Oh, yeah.
play exclusively in console, but I ain't doing that. Why is this not here? Okay. Why did they bring Protostar again? I think the last time when they introduced this update, when they broke the loadouts, and then they fixed something, they changed the Enterprise, the 7001F, to the Protostar again in the dock area. I'm wondering why.
Actually, Pi, that didn't show anything. By the time our friend has finished the cigarette, we could have completed guillotine. Yes, this is true.
It's very true.
Mhm.
With an efficient team, we could have done that very quickly.
I
but then he-
apologize for disappearing
No worries.
for so long.
'Tis life. Are you ready to rock and roll?
Yeah, I was standing outside smoking a cigarette, and
And
Here we go.
we will.
cops stopped
Yep.
to talk to me,
Yeah.
and they were like, "Hey, did you see this or that or any other thing?" And I was like, "Yo, I just came out to smoke. I haven't seen anybody but you." And yeah, I got stuck out there for a minute. I apologize.
No worries. You're right, Pi. That does pop up in system, but it doesn't give you your handle. It just gives you your first name.
Yep.
So that's not the solution.
We
would if everybody please make sure they accepted it, and then we can launch. Because if you don't accept it, you won't be in the game, as we've discovered. Because we've had a few people not see. Actually, if I remember, Pi, you can set your chat settings to show the full name,
Yeah.
but that takes up a whole line when you do it.
Yeah, the chat window isn't very.
Did we all
flexible.
make it in? We all made it in. Yay! Cliff says, I was supposed to get my lunch. Now I'm here. It's a good thing I've got the Deka tea loaf in the oven, and it will be ready in about an hour from now. And we'll experiment with recipe number 2, the not-so-sweet one.
Oh, I've never done this one.
Oh,
That's a
shoot
relatively
things.
new one.
Just shoot things.
Shoot things. Okay, so at the
All right.
beginning, we have to shoot
good at
things, and then we stick around the center because we have to get 10 of the
Dimensional conveyors.
Once that happens, we've gotten all 10. 6 points will show up on the map. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You go
In the outer
over to
rim,
them,
yeah.
and you're going to enable them. They're called stitching anchors. And once that happens, you have to defend it while it's basically cooking up. Once it goes rainbow, then you can go on to a different one. People with decent pew can do a couple of them at the same time, but little teeny tiny folks like me can only do one at a time. And apparently somebody yesterday was doing this, and the people didn't know that you had to defend them, so they would go in, activate the stitching anchor, and then leave and go off and do something else. And of course, nothing ever finished. But I like this one because it's a little longer, and if you need damage or healing or something, you get enough time to do it. And at the end, we get 2 big pew-pews to do.
Oh no.
What? What's going on?
I guess we'll never find out.
Mm-hmm. But the big thing, Wicked, the big thing chosen is, it's just a game. Have fun.
Oh, this is not a game. This is my arch enemy.
It is for you. Wow, got my disruptor damage done. That's amazing.
With the amount of possible targets, if you go fire at will, you can complete it pretty quickly.
Yeah, I don't have fire at will on the setup. Just general pew pew.
Then you did pretty well.
And Cliff says, and at the end shoot the Borg cubes. Yes, that is true. At the end shoot the Borg cubes. And now I got my kinetic damage too. That just leaves me with the dreadnoughts at the end, so yay.
On these... Well, if you shoot the cube, it will definitely count as a dreadnought.
It definitely counts as a dreadnought. So did something I just got. Or somebody got it.
That was the cube.
Okay, well, somebody got it for me because I did not shoot that guy.
Well, it's a shared type
Right,
of
exactly.
damage thing.
So I got all of that at once. Yay! I'm a happy mom.
Look at you.
Is there anything? Ooh, sorry. Is there anything specifically I should be aiming for?
No, we need to get everything off that.
The conveyors are your priority in this stage. They are just like satellite antennas kind of thing. They respawn. You gotta take 10 of them, and they will never respawn again.
Okay, somebody got the 10th one, so now
We've
go
done
to
them now.
a place.
The outer rim has these points from 1 to 6.
I'm aiming for
Gotta
4.
clean them off the enemy ships, and then just start them up.
So you want to hit the, as soon as you can, deploy stitching anchor, and then go ahead and defend it.
Specifically, you need to defend it from a smaller sphere called the adapter,
Yeah, that's the one that's...
because that will undo the progress on the stitching anchor. Everything else is just noise.
Yep.
You can kill it, but priority is the adapter sphere. You can launch from the central structure.
Spheres are, of course, their usual pain in the buttness that they are.
Well, not if they melt first.
Yes, that is true. If you melt them first, they're not an issue. Wow. That's a lighting issue I've never had before.
What? Well,
Every-
you just dove into your camera into the event horizon of
It's not
the
letting me come up, is the problem.
portal.
There.
So you're looking upwards
Yeah.
from below. Can I move the camera outside?
I don't know what's going on that I can't get above this line. It's like I'm sitting underneath something.
You have full reverse throttle. So
Oh, that would explain it. Thank you. I have no idea how I did that. Thank you very much, Chris. Duh.
Probably press
That
Q a
explains
few
a
more
lot.
times. Uh-oh. A simulator running. Oh no, that's a simulator regarding number 1. Never mind.
Got an
There
adapter
is
here
no
at 4,
simulator.
but now it's an X adapter. Thank you very much, Wicked.
So I've taken the white beams from the Revelation, put a few more enhancements for Proton, and I have full
Of
Proton
course you
beam build.
have.
And yeah, it's performing better than most of my builds that have very advanced gilded weapons. So I'm like, what the hell? That's one of the reasons why they have gatekeep the proton damage from being fully utilized.
Well, the proton damage had been something they talked about way back at the beginning of...
But it started with the Dyson sphere, right?
Yeah, it was limited to the
then.
Dyson sphere,
They
and there
gave
was
us-
only a few weapons that had it, to the extent that when I first started working on one of the books, it's like, well, it's not a thing, but now it's a thing. So cool.
I mean, it still isn't, because unless you buy the Ethereum Revelation, you really can't get hands on any beams outside of the experimental beam that's from the Reputation. There are protonic beams, but they're mainly Polaron, so
Right.
they are technically using the Polaron proc. They just have additional proton damage that they deal, so, but they are not solely proton. And there's this Proton Pavo set that came
Yes.
up recently that actually does both the Omni Beam and the Proton Torpedo.
Oh, I
Actually, for a
forgot to
torpedo-
mention, you also want to shoot down the Borg assimilators, because we need to keep them from escaping.
Yeah. that's
Okay,
true.
so 4 went rainbow. I'm gonna head over to 5 after I take out this simulator. Oops, no, I'll take out that
An iron
simulator
3.
first. If I can.
Can you stop tracking me? Come on. I can still destroy you. And I did well. There you go.
After.
There is an assimilator over by Wicked in between 4 and 3. We've got the one between 4 and 5.
Where? Oh. See it? Fishing anchor 3 fully deployed.
I'm aiming for 5. Start that up.
Don't die, I'm not low on health.
Oh! Oh, who, me? See. I'm fine. Thank you, Chris.
Look at these beams, don't they look amazing?
Not that you're happy about your ship or anything.
No, totally not. You know, it's a thing is I never had a proper build for the sticks. I tried the cannon build, but then was never satisfied with them.
So Elite asks a question, which is a good question. Do you get better loot when you play harder difficulties, or is it just for the extra challenge?
Yes and no. Loot is the R&D stuff that you get. You get a better R&D and you get better mark rewards.
But for the random loot, no, about the same.
Nah.
And actually, what's
No,
interesting... Go ahead.
Stick with advanced.
I mean,
First
the elite
you-
do tend to give you some crafting material that's useful
The
for like
crafting
isomax
materials,
and
yeah.
stuff.
So if that's
They're
important,
not-
you
Yeah.
go for it. But what I find interesting is if you need loot just to sell it for EC, to discard it,
for
play it on
salvage.
normal. Because it drops more loot on normal. I swear it drops loot based on how much damage you're doing. So if you're doing like insta-kills, you get better loot, or you get more loot.
It does depend a little on your damage output.
Yeah.
For me, if I do it on normal, I actually get less loot than when I do it on advanced. Because I'm killing it too quickly.
Okay. I tend to
But
run on my
again,
ships
it
normal.
depends on very much on your damage output. You know, if they spawn in and they're boom, instantly debris on advanced,
Four
you
has
shouldn't
gone
be playing
rainbow,
it
I'm
on
going-
normal anymore for loot.
I'm heading over to... I'll go to 6, since Cliff was there. Oh, Cliff is still there.
'Cause I did, I reordered my my rotation of skills, and I chose a slightly different placement in 9th rule, and now it's just nothing gets away from the spawn point there. It's
Were
just
we doing that
instant
last
on.
night with... I think we were doing that last night with Taz. And it's just like everything spawned into all the... I think it's on the Tholian set where it drops the little crystals.
Yeah.
Everything was
The-
spawning
oh,
right into that, and they were just blowing up, and nobody was
You
doing
don't
damage.
even have to wear the set, Mom. All you have to do is wear the engine, the warp core.
Yeah, the worker drops it when...
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just
Like
amazing.
if you have the whole set, you drop twice as many.
Of
But
what's
then
the-
you're committing to Tetrion.
There's a Tholian space set that came out of an event last year.
Yeah. And the warp core on it has become meta because the crystals that it spawns in.
I must have skipped
They
that.
act like mines, but they're also a secondary shield heal for yourself.
Yeah, so they have both
So they're
functions at once.
kind of versatile. Now, if you got the full set, you spawn more of those crystals, and you have a clicky to turn them into tracking mines.
What was the set called?
Tholian... Tholian something or
Or
another.
in something. They never remember that
It's
thing.
technical questions. You don't want technical before I've had at least 4 cups of coffee. And I'm only on 2.
I'll switch to my other ship that has it.
Thanks.
You don't have it on my tank.
I have it on 1 too, not on this one, because I don't usually play this one. But it's my one Federation tune that's got disruptors, and of course I have
I don't think I
disruptors.
can
All right.
that set.
1 is disabled.
Oh yeah, they
going.
managed to
The-
put it down.
Tholian Crystal Harmonics.
I thought it had something with crystal in it.
Of course, it's Tholian.
Yeah, of course that would have crystal in the name. Only
And
not.
it's spaceship, space set.
I'm restarting 1.
Oh, it was from an event. So if you miss the event, you can't reclaim it.
Yeah,
Doesn't mean they
MSLL
won't sell
that.
it at some point, but yeah.
It will pop in mods market, but for
Too much.
unreasonable price.
Yeah, so then you have to wait for it to be in Mud's Market and on sale.
I hate Mud's Market.
I mean, I'm glad it's there because you can actually, if you're like a new player and you know you got the money, you can still get stuff that's guaranteed. And there's a lot of good things in there. I think the price is a little bit extortionate, but you know
Yeah, but
But
they are
Mud
kind of wide
Market-
unlocked. So I suppose.
Okay, Mud Market is just meant to be used when there's like a 70% sale going
Yeah,
on
exactly.
there.
is
And
never-
the rest of the time, you just get to look at it being pretty in the window with a price tag that, you know,
that's exactly it.
makes
Yes.
no sense.
For window shopping, you just look at it.
Yeah, no, it's
So you make
Mud
plans
is a
for
scammer,
future.
right? Mud is a scammer, so the prices are a scam, unless there's a sale going on, which takes them down when they get like the 70% sale to a reasonable price for what you get.
And for me, it's
Shouldn't it
just
be
an
called
argument that we
Quark's
should
Market?
all be
Because he
much better
likes
about
to-
doing the events.
Too many people talking at once.
Shouldn't it be Quark's Market?
No, it's Mud's.
No, Quark doesn't do that kind of
Quark doesn't
merchandise.
scam you. He's sincere about it. All right, now we got the 2 big guys.
Yeah,
Yeah, no.
mud is sugarcoating stuff and sugarcoating the price, but
Let's put it this way:
Yeah,
Quark would never
Quark-
sell you a
Quark
triple.
sells you subpar quality. Mud sells you quality, but he's gonna make you pay through the nose for it.
very well. Very well put. There's an assimilator running away.
Okay.
I'll try to intercept it or something. Oh, gosh darn it! Stop tracking me.
Ooh, we lost 5 simulators.
Like, Quark is a petty schemer just because he doesn't want to deal in the arms trade.
See if I can go get that other simulator real quick. I don't think these simulators count though, do they?
Some of them
yeah,
look at
they
the
do.
red
Yeah,
marker
they do.
above them,
No,
but I
no,
think all of them do.
the
Hey, question.
simulators that spawn during this last section, they do count.
But I mean, it's already
Question.
checked off that we stopped at 6. Yes, Board King, who has a question?
When did they add the synth android to the game?
A couple of years ago?
Oh yeah,
Really?
that's gonna be like 4 years. I think
Yeah.
it went around when they introduced the event with the Mars attack
Yeah,
TFO.
Synthwave.
Something around that time, or maybe something
So
later.
that was during
I think it
Picard?
might have popped in with La Serena.
No. Oh, you know what? You may be right.
Because they were popping stuff from season 1 all over the place, and because season 1 wasn't very attractive, they put all kinds of things in there. But like not everything, because like the mining laser that is literally from season 1, it just popped in recently to the Phoenix box.
Ooh, mining laser's been there for a while.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Because
No,
it shows
it-
new.
It
and it
says
hasn't
new
been
on
there
it.
a while ago.
It's never been there before.
Oh, is this a new one though? Because there is a mining laser that we've had before.
They may have
This one-
added it to the Phoenix box.
That's it. They
Recently.
added
I
it to
think
the
they
Phoenix
might,
box.
might have added it to the Phoenix box.
Because
Okay,
they
so it
because they
must-
recently added the
Okay,
Beacon of Kalis.
That is totally cool. There's this like pink shadow. They did add the Beacon of Kalis. Excellent.
How does it get a pink shadow? What is that?
I don't know what it was, but that was very cool. It was like it was going out of
know.
phase.
Visual was pretty cool, yeah.
It was nice.
Whatever it was. Factoring me. Why am I treated like I'm generating some sort of
No,
threat
no,
here?
no, Mr. Tactical Cube. You are not regenerating. I am sorry.
These are all things I have, but yeah. The
Yeah, but the
Black Ops
Mars-
mine launcher. Nice.
Which mine launcher?
The Black Ops mine
That's
launcher.
nice. Is that in the Phoenix box now?
Yeah. Yeah, they put it there.
Okay. I do like that one.
The Crystal Prism kit.
Yes, that is definitely.
Yep.
If you do not have the Crystal Prism kit, get it. If for nothing else, then it drives
It's
Saab
an
nuts.
ultra rare token, though.
It's worth it.
Oh, that's true. Oh, and the compiler.
Was it compiler
Yep.
in there before?
Compiler's there.
Huh.
Yeah.
I think it's a very good option considering that the ship is pretty decent in performance.
Chosen got killed.
Kansas
by
made
things.
a insane EPG build on it. I don't remember exactly what he put on it, but a lot of exotic consoles.
That the
Oh, it's Wolf Grey
pilot,
rating
that's the
us.
Eye of Sauron, right?
Yes, I have Sauron.
The one that
Good eve
what I-
or good morning, Wolf Grey, or afternoon. I think it's afternoon for you.
That's what I call it, the Eye of Sauron.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, it's the Bacon
call
of
it the
Kalis. It
same.
can be the Eye of Sauron.
Yeah, they added all the things that I did participate in. So, yeah.
Well, it's okay. This
Yeah.
account has participated in basically everything. The next account I've got has done a lot, but not as much. And then the two ones from Ed have got nothing. Nothing.
But then, you know, it is nice that the Phoenix store opened a restaurant.
what?
It opened a restaurant. It's selling the Bacon of Kalis.
That's a breakfast diner. Elite asks, how many ships do you think have been taken from this game and then utilized for TV? Is there a ship you'd like to see? Well, we know of several that have been taken.
They definitely have taken the Ross class. They've taken the Monitor slash the Andromeda. What else?
I was reading in something that
Prometheus refit, I think.
the Odyssey class that they use for the Titan in the last scene that becomes the, what is it, Enterprise F?
Yeah,
I don't
the
know if-
Odyssey class has been taken.
Yeah, it's quite a few. Is there one I'd like to see? Ooh, that is
From
a
the
really
game?
good question. From the game
In
and put
canon?
into the series.
I wouldn't mind any of the Heritage class show up. So there's Heritage bundle ships. Premonition, or the Typhon, or the Typhoon.
Typhoon and the
Typhoon looks
Typhoon
really
both would
apt.
be good. Typhoon's a really nice little ship. Wow, that was hard.
Did they ever
Little.
put Vesta on screen?
The Vesta?
Yeah.
That's a nice little ship.
Yeah, but did they ever made it in? Did it ever made into a series?
I don't think
I
so.
don't think I've seen it in Picard.
No.
Which
unless The Vesta?
Vesta class. It wasn't solely technically made for the game, but it never was made in the canon. Like they've never shown it on screen, even though it's technically like designed for like an official book and kind of considered canon. It's never been seen on screen. Just a shame. I think Vesta's a beautiful ship. Kind of missed the mark on the legendary design. I don't
Kind
like
of
it.
love Romulan ships myself. I mean, I love the design of Cation ships, but I don't know how you could put that into game very easily. Or, into series very easily. It was
I
made
don't
for
know.
a novel
they
cover.
made
How
bigger
interesting.
ships for the shows, but have been actually shrunk for the purpose of the game. I don't think Cation ships would be that much.
I just think
too
they're
much.
beautiful ships. I don't think they're that functional in a fight.
They could be somewhere in the background, like there
Yeah.
is a big battle and they bring a carrier that deploys a lot of fighters, and that would be fine for me. It doesn't have to be like the hero ship. There wasn't a question about making a hero ship, right?
No.
Something that they made for the game. Huh?
Cliff says it
Good
was made for a
question.
novel cover. I believe we're talking about the Vesta, and
Yeah.
was never seen on screen.
Yeah, I was
Again,
wondering because I was going through the analysis of Jorg Hilgebrand or
Yes,
whatever
I was
his
looking
name
at
is.
that, which I have not read in
I-
depth yet.
He's done so many great analyses over the shows, over the films. He's still going through them, episode by episode, frame by frame, literally. So he has good analyses and stuff. You know, I don't know, did the Andorian escorts ever... Are they directly from Enterprise?
Not that I'm
The
aware
trio
of.
of the Andorian ships that have
Yeah, I
been
know.
in the game
They're
for
good
forever.
ships. Okay, someone
I
said
don't know.
there's a console on DS9 where you can trade in your winter tribbles. Or sorry, winter epos.
Yeah,
I know
right
which one I
next,
wanted.
Is there?
Quarks, I think.
Okay,
Right next to Quarks, the Latinum Exchange.
there it is. Okay, Latinum Exchange. I found two.
I know which
No,
ship
it's just
could make it
just
for
back
the
to
show.
GPL trade-in. They had said it was going to be up for a couple of weeks.
I had
Yeah,
never
I
heard that.
thought it was
and
here.
I'm still holding some from years ago.
Well,
Like,
the next winter event, you have to trade them in. Cliff says someone made the Vesta for the Star Trek Bridge Commander.
Wait,
Which
is it the
Romulan
one
ship would
next
I like
to
to
it?
see? Oh my god, I do have a Romulan ship that I love, and I don't know.
What does the Breen Renegade outfit look like?
I'm wearing it.
Oh.
Because it's in the
I
low
know
buy
it's
store.
near Quarks.
I've been wearing it when we were on screen with
Okay.
Mom.
Oh, is that from Discovery?
That's Discovery Season 5, correct.
Okay. It's in the low buy store.
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I have it on me, and I have the helmet variant as well. There's a Breen Renegade, and there's a Courier Renegade.
I mean,
I don't know, they don't differ much.
Just
There's a
not
helmet difference for sure.
well, one doesn't have a helmet, it looks like.
I thought it was at Quarks door.
Don't even know if the
I'm
ship
good.
I love is still around. Let's see if it's in here. Ships.
Burrell is the best ship.
Burrell
Yeah,
is
I'm
the
just
best ship. There was a
Burrell?
T5 Romulan ship. I don't know if it's even still here.
Hakona was a good ship. Having a base of the Prometheus design that it separates, it would have been cool to have it in the show, on the show or film.
I wonder if it was a T4.
It might have been, but the Hakona came with a console with a tier 5, I think. When they allowed it to separate. It doesn't exactly
No.
work like the separation in the Prometheus.
Unless they upgraded it. La da 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 da. The Morgu is a nice ship, but that's not the one I'm thinking of. There was a T5 variation of it, and I'd have to go back and look to see who had it.
Isn't Marigo just a new version of the Mogai?
It's like an upgrade of the Mokai. Or
No,
the
Mogai.
Mogai. I
don't
will
like the
have to
word
go back
Mokai.
and find that one, because I really loved... There was one ship.
The
It's-
Dyson
There-
ships, the Romulan Dyson ships are beautiful. They're not functional too well. The Dyson ships are kind of like a
Oh.
big failure in the game, but the Romulan Dyson ships look amazingly good.
Hey, Pi, I'm not seeing it with
Um,
the filter, so...
For dilithium, I think you could get the Valdor, which is the tier 3
That wasn't
Romulan.
what I was going to find the name of the ship that I used to love flying, and it No problem, Chosen. I will be back on tomorrow morning, all things being the same. And actually, I should go down because I can smell that Deka tea loaf just about ready to come out of the oven. It's been an hour and 25 minutes. It should be done in 5 minutes. I'm looking forward to it.
Post
It is-
pictures. Post pictures. I want to see.
I will send pictures. It's not terribly colorful because it's made with brown sugar, so it's got a very molassesy smell and color to it, dark brown, but oh, it is tasty. And excellent with a cup of Earl Grey, by the way. All right, I'm going to get out of here, everybody. Should we see if anybody's around who needs to be rated? Let us
I know.
check.
Alt's on live.
Let me go into that and see if anyone's around.
Yeah, it's only you and Alt that owns STO at the moment.
Yeah, we can go raid Alt because we haven't raided him in a long time.
Actually, I haven't raided it a long time anyway.
Oh, last night we did. But
okay, I wasn't here last night. Okay.
Yeah, I raid more at night than I do during the morning show. All right, we are running off to visit, and Rachel's over there with Alt. Well, so there. Now we know where Rachel's gone.
Wow.
Not known anymore. Anyway, we are out of here, everybody. We will be back tomorrow morning. I'm not planning to be on tonight, so everyone go give Alt your love if you haven't done that already. And we will see you guys later. So, like we like to say around here.
Hey, Mom.
Yes, hold on.
Are you sure you're going to be on Thursday morning? Because
Yes.
every time I'm on Thursday morning, you're not on.
That's because I was going to class on Wednesday night, and I was so tired I can't get up. I went to class on
Okay.
Monday this week. Big difference.
All
We're
right.
trying something different. I'm out of here. Stay moopsome.
Moopsy, Moopsy.
Shun the non-believer. Shun.